The information on the Crypto Moon Hunters is provided for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Information contained in this episode is not intended to be, nor constitutes financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any decisions, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on the information presented in this podcast. Seriously, these guys are idiots. Go talk to a professional broker, financial advisor, and be sure to do your own homework. The topics discussed in the show are highly speculative and ultra high risk. Never invest more than you can comfortably lose. Now here are your hosts, professionals of buying high and selling low.
Welcome to Crypto Moon Hunters. I am Crypto Mail, and with me, the man who just cashed out his 401k to buy some baby Doge, Loot.
Hey guys, I'm Loot. How's it going?
And we are making this podcast because we have caught the crypto bug some time ago. We are not professional crypto traders, as the disclosure said at the beginning. In fact, more than likely, you're going to lose money by listening to us. But the purpose of this podcast is to make you aware of some projects that we have spotted. We tried to vet them for rug pulls. We can't guarantee that any of them don't have rug pulls, or that you'll lose all of your money on them. But they're ones that we've looked at, we've thrown some personal money in most likely, and we want to make you aware so that you can make your own decision, do your own homework, and check it out.
Yeah, and most importantly, we are not being sponsored by any of these coins. We're looking at this because we're really into it, and we're always looking for new projects to get into and to try out, and then ultimately bring it to you guys, tell you how we like it or not.
And if you want to sponsor us, we're not going to say no to that, but we will be sure to tell the audience if we are getting any sponsorships from any of these coins. So if you want to throw some coins at us, our wallet address is in the show notes. But with that, let's just kind of get into what we're going to be talking about initially, and that is the news. And we're going to try to stick to, because there's a million CryptoCasts that talk about the standard news, but we're going to talk about news that more or less goes towards the shit coins out there, which is what this podcast is going to mainly be around. It's going to be around very speculative, newer coins or coins that we're looking for that can moon. Says, the ultimate goal is to kind of hit that lottery ticket on cryptocurrencies. So that's kind of what the point of this cast is.
Extremely high risk.
Yeah, extremely high risk.
Use your own judgment because these are really risky.
Yeah, and we really don't know what the hell we're doing. So, with that, we've had a few hits, a few misses, and a few we're still hodling to see what happens. But right now, let's talk about the news that affects coins that fall into this genre, which is the SafeMoon Wallet. So what is exactly the SafeMoon Wallet, Loot?
Well, to be totally honest with you, I'm not even all that sure because their website and any other media that's been put out about it is really few and far between. But what I think it is a wallet that's capable right now of holding 20 or so different shitcoins.
Or meme coins, you could say.
Meme coins, moonshots, SafeMoon-like qualities. Most of them have reflections. I did notice Baby Doge was in the list. I did hear a rumor that you'd be able to buy these coins within the wallet. But where is the wallet?
Well, and the wallet was supposed to come out yesterday. Then there was a Twitter post saying, and I quote from SafeMoon on August 28th, which was yesterday, "You crashed SafeMoon. There's no other way to say it. We will update you as soon as possible. We can't wait to have you all home soon. SafeMoon Wallet." And then about 19 hours ago at the time of this recording, which like I said is on Sunday afternoon, it says, "A wallet update, SafeMoon Army. Thank you for bearing with us. We've experienced unforeseen technical issues on launching all three products at the same time. Website buy and swap, Android wallet and iOS wallet. And we're working around the clock. Blah, blah, blah. We apologize for the delay." So it looks like it's coming. Apparently they bit off more than they could chew. I am, and I don't know how you feel about this, I own a little bit of SafeMoon. I can't say I own a ton. And I really didn't, I'm not, I wouldn't classify myself as part of the SafeMoon army. I haven't been that high on it. But I thought maybe there's a chance, and I do think it's kind of interesting that they do have, different projects with utility that seem to be coming out. They do have the swap functions. They have a website. They're building a wallet. So maybe this coin has a little bit of a future.
You know what else it says they're doing? It says they're going to be doing a hardware wallet.
That's interesting.
Which is really cool, and they call it a hardware cold wallet for safely storing and using your crypto, meant as a better replacement with more features than its competitors, i.e. Ledger, I guess. And it has military-grade encryption, but it does say it's coming soon. Another one of their projects is they're coming out with an exchange. No information on it except some cool little screenshots or maybe mock-ups that they have in the background. And the SafeMoon Wallet, which we really don't know anything about because we haven't tried it. We really would like to.
I'm actually pretty interested in the cold wallet because I still have yet, and I know this is disgraceful coming from a crypto podcaster, but I still do not own a Ledger or any hardware wallet, and I keep meaning to buy one, but I really just don't have enough crypto to really justify taking it off an exchange or a hot wallet. So I would be interested to see what SafeMoon does with that, because there really isn't a lot of competition out there. There's only a handful of them out. Only a handful that exists that people really think are quality to be used. So it's...
Yeah, I think Ledger is like probably the most popular, but I don't have one. I'm thinking maybe I should invest in one, solely because some of my wallets are getting to be pretty big. Like, I'm getting on the point where I'm a little nervous, and I'm thinking a hardware wallet may be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, really it's just Ledger and Trezor. So, Trezor, however you pronounce that. So, I mean, as you gain enough, you start to think. I am actually more paranoid about my hard wallet getting destroyed than I am about the hot wallet getting hacked. So, I know it's a little... But I keep my funds in so many different wallets now that, if I lose one, it's not the end of the world.
I have so many wallets. It's insane.
Yeah, I actually think I need to consolidate down a little bit. It's getting a little ridiculous. But anyway, that is probably not why you turned into Crypto Moon Hunters. You're looking for moons. So let's talk about a moon that both Loot and I are extremely high on. And it's been around for a little bit, so it's not a brand new coin, but it's one that you definitely want to put on your radar. And the reason this got on our radar is I think I was hunting through the new releases to what the high volume is. So you're not the earliest of the early, but you getting in when a project's somewhat proven themselves. So, and that is CryptoZoon, which if you're not familiar with CryptoZoon, it's very similar to Axie Infinity, which is always a sore spot with me, and Luke can testify to this because I have it written down in my little journal where I keep projects that I'm kind of keeping an eye on, and I was really interested in Axie Infinity back when they were I don't even think they were $1 yet. That thing just blew up to $78 not too long ago, and these NFT games, they're just exploding. Anything NFT related is just going nuts. So CryptoZoon is a really cool looking monster fighting game. I haven't actually played it. I just, I'm collecting the coins and trying to find that moon. What you've done a little more research on the actual game itself, Luke. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, first off, I haven't played it because it is so expensive. I love the game. I want to play it, but it's something like, I don't know, it's somewhere around $800 just to get started. That's really steep. And I think we were having a conversation where you were telling me that it's going to get cheaper.
And this is part of what we want to tell you about, is that not only is CryptoZoon itself probably a decent buy at 3 cents. I could see it going a lot higher. May not, but it definitely has a possibility. But they released a second coin, and I think that the point of the second coin is to make a little bit easier barrier of entry, kind of dilute it a little bit so that it becomes affordable to start playing, which is their YAG token that just came out a couple days ago. It's YAG. You can get it on the Binance Smart Chain. It is, very new. If you're listening to this in the, within the week, it's, it's only a little bit old. And I really think both of these, it could easily get to a couple dollars. I wouldn't be surprised by it. So they're ones you definitely want to check out, do some research on. Never invest what you aren't prepared to lose, but these are the ones I'm probably the most high on right now.
I think Zoon has a real future. And both coins are really comparable in price right now. I think Zoon today is somewhere around 4.5 cents. I think it dropped a little bit. And the YAG token is just under 3 cents. So they're really close. The big difference is in the supply. Both tokens don't have a lot of supply. The Zoon token has 847 million coins, and the YAG token has 500 million. So they're really comparable. They're pretty close, but there's less of YAG than there is of Zoon. So in my mind, the YAG token might be worth more in the future. I guess time will tell. We did get in on that really early. We got it on day one a few days ago. So we did get it at around 1 cent. So I know I went a little nuts and I got some.
I think it's probably a good pickup. They're adding where you can do liquidity farming now for NFTs in game. A feature that I just saw them announce today. Seems like a good game with a bright future, so definitely one to check out. Obviously, don't take our advice. We're idiots. We don't know what we're doing. So do your own research. Check it out. See how good it is. Looks like a good game. A lot of this podcast will be towards gaming because a lot of the meme coins, and we're both pretty high on some of the meme coins, but a lot of the meme coins, you just don't know. They're memes. Gaming tokens, I think, have a brighter future. They're not a long-term hold. You don't buy a bunch of gaming tokens that you're going to hold for 4 or 5 years or longer, because I really don't think, games lifespan is usually not that long. So I would usually probably buy these, hold them for a year, maybe 2 at the most. When you get that big pop, it's time to get out. Which that brings us to our next game, Loot. And you actually know more about the game. I just bought the token. I really haven't paid much attention to the game, and that's Spaceport.
Yeah, Spaceport. I really like Spaceport. It's a nostalgic game. It is kind of like Galaga, I want to say, like from a long time ago. It's very pixelated. It's kind of 8-bit-esque, like original Nintendo, or maybe even the end of Atari. Basically, you're a spaceship. You can move left and right, up and down, and the goal is to destroy the incoming spaceships. And you get points. You can connect your wallet, and you can earn Spaceport coin by playing the game. And it does not cost Spaceport coin to play the game, but you can earn it. It's a lot of fun. It is totally old school. They just added mouse support. It's generally a keyboard-based game. On mobile, it's a little bit hard to play. I'd say it's very difficult to play on mobile. I tried it with my finger. You gotta move it back and forth using this tiny joystick, and it's very unresponsive. So if you're gonna play the game, play it on your computer. Use the keyboard or a mouse, and you'll be able to get a really high score, and you'll be able to earn some coin. It's performing so well. It's really great. I've been watching this. I bought it, I don't know, about many weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, and it was really, really cheap. You can get a lot of Spaceport coins for your dollar, and it's gone. I'd say it goes up in price every couple days.
It's down 18% today,
really
though.
well. And I'm really into it.
Just mess with you.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny that you said it's down 18%, but I was looking at all of my crypto, and every single one of my meme coins, every single gaming coin is down the same. They're all down today. Everything is down across the board. So I was surprised because Bitcoin's really not doing so bad today.
Yeah, which usually everything seems to follow Bitcoin. And the altcoins usually get hammered when Bitcoin is going down. But this has, what is that, a 1 trillion supply? There's a lot of zeros.
Not sure.
It's a big number. But this one is probably a lot riskier than Zoon. So if you get into it, it's very cheap. Throw a few bucks in there, take a flyer, who knows. The next game that we wanted to talk about, and I really don't know how good this one really is, but we're talking about it because we also do another podcast about a game that has a very similar name, and we decided after doing a long-term low-quality podcast, we'd bring a low-quality CryptoCast to you as well, and this game is called Defi Legends. Just because of the name, I had to check it out. I think it might have some potential. I mean, it looks like it's an okay game, potentially. It's going to be anyway. What do you think about this one, Lou? Have you looked at this one at all?
So I was looking into DeFi Legends on PooCoin this morning, and it's really doing quite well. I was surprised. This is my DeFi pet token. No,
it's up 10% today.
Okay, so my DeFi Legends, we got a total supply of 246 million coins. Currently, the market cap is $1.9 million, and it is going for 0.008 at the time of this podcast. So it's actually performing quite well. I think it's up 10% today, but I don't know if the game is actually live.
It's not. It hasn't launched yet. It looks like it's in the process of launching. It's got pretty high volume. I mean, 10.5 million in volume. So it's definitely getting a lot of attention. It has, I think this is one that has potential, has a chance.
Yeah, and I love the name, DeFi Legends.
I almost feel like we have to play it.
We have to. I have to play DeFi Legends. Totally.
And just so everybody knows, the other game that we play in Podcast 4 is called DC Legends. So it's, just was kind of our own heart.
You know what? The characters look pretty cool on their screen. One of them even looks like a baby Yoda. Kind of neat.
Of course, yeah, because right now they're in phase 1. They're launching the token website, and this is the launch of DeFi Legends. So it doesn't look like the game itself has launched yet.
Yeah, it looks like phase 2 is the launch of the game.
Doesn't say. Yeah, launch of the first game.
So. Yeah, it's on phase 2. So right now we're like in the middle of phase 1. The website's launched, the token's launched. They did the pre-sale. They did the public launch. I guess they're doing the code audit now.
Yeah, it says you can actually download the audit from Tech Audit and Tech Rate. So
maybe that's done.
The odds of this being a scam are slightly lower than normal, which is still pretty high, but
who knows? But it looks cool.
Yeah.
I would like to see some in-game play, maybe a preview of it. I'd love to see like a YouTube video on it to
That's the one thing that
explain
gives
the
me
game.
a little bit of pause on this is that there isn't.
There's nothing. There is absolutely no screenshots of what the game's going to look like. We don't know if it's real. They do have a Telegram channel. There's 7,551 members, which is kind of a lot.
Yeah, their Twitter is kind of quiet, and there's a little no posting of the game. They do have they have only 2,200 followers, so it's not a ton, but you never know.
I don't know. Is it a rug? Isn't it a rug?
We will let you know as soon as we know.
No idea. But guess what? We bought it anyway.
Which is exactly what we do.
Just randomly buy stuff. Pick ones that look, maybe the name's cool. Maybe the idea is cool. Who knows?
Here's another one that is kind of interesting. It's called Dragonary. It's already playable. It's got video. It looks like an okay game. It's in Spanish mostly. It seems like some of the game is. Well, actually, no.
You know what? I looked at the game and I can't find any screenshots that are in English. I think the whole thing's in Spanish.
The website's not, but
So that's the weird part. The website's in English and like they've got a picture of like a dragon with some English writing in it, but if you look at the screenshots of the game itself, it's all Spanish.
And it does look like a game you can play for free. So, I mean, it looks like it's fleshed out. It's a fully playable game.
And it looks fun. Looks like there's cards. Like, it looks like one of the battles is a card game. Or maybe it is all a card game. I think it's a card game.
Well, it's like a card monster PvP style game that's super popular right now on all the crypto games seem to be the same type of thing.
Yeah, but you know what? One of the screenshots is not a card game. It's like, it's different. It's kind of like 4v4 or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6v6 in like a real-time strategy or a turn-based strategy game. Looks like a separate game. So it looks like they have two different games. They've got cards and they've got turn-based strategy.
So if you're interested in that one, the token is CYT. It's called a Coinary token. It's down about 10% today. Its max supply is 999 million. The total supply right now is 269 million. So it's, it's got a little over 2 million in 24-hour volume, which is down 57% from yesterday, but it definitely seems like a real game. Seems like it's got a little bit going for it. They got 40,000 Twitter followers, so it's definitely not just a flash in the pan type of thing. So I think there's some potential here. Might be one to check out.
Yeah, it could be fun.
And right now the token's going for 36 cents. So it's down a little bit. So maybe it's a good day to buy.
It's actually it's a pretty expensive coin. I mean, 36 cents, and it's nobody's ever heard of it.
Yeah. Well, you know what that means. That's the market cap versus what's available. So.
Yeah. Looks cool. I think I'm going to try it out since it's free. I think you can download it on Windows.
Yeah, and you can play that one for free.
Here we go. Windows, baby. I agree. Download.
All right, well, I think we will go ahead and wrap it up there. Those are the coins that we are eyeballing this week, and we're going to be doing this weekly. We'll come up with certain coins that we're kind of eyeballing, that we've thrown a little bit of money at, and we'll kind of be apprised of if any of them moon, if we hit on any of them, or if any of them became rug pulls and they go into the trash collector. So,
back the truck up!
If there's anything else that you all want to hear when you're listening, please let us know. We are open to feedback as we get this baby rolling. And with that, thank you for listening to Crypto Moon Hunters.
Thanks for coming and keep hodling.
Thank you for listening to Crypto Moon Hunters podcast. Please be sure to let us know how you have done with your favorite shitcoins. Also be sure to leave us a like, subscribe, and comment. All of our favorite information is listed below, along with a wallet address if you want to leave us a tip. See you next time, and keep hodling.